The idea of renting your furnace or air conditioner is a new concept in Ontario, and now companies are going door to door trying to get people to sign up.
And some sales staff can certainly be quite aggressive, and there have been hundreds of complaints to the Consumer Ministry. Tonight, Pat Foran has an exclusive interview with a former sales rep on Consumer Alert. Pat.
Well, Ken and Michelle, many of the complaints that deal with door-to-door sales have to do with misrepresentation. A former salesperson who worked briefly for a rental company says it's common for staff to lie because there is so much money to be made. CTV News has done many stories with homeowners who ended up renting furnaces and air conditioners without even knowing it. In each case, they told us they were lied to at the door.
You lie to them from as soon as you open your mouth.
James, which is not his real name, worked as a door-to-door sales rep for a week. He says he quit after finding out people would lose money renting his company's equipment.
So I was selling them something that I thought that was actually going to save them money, but it's not going to save them money. So instead of seeing a decrease on their bill, they're just going to see an increase for the next 10 years, 14 years.
He says many people who signed up had no idea how expensive the contracts were.
Over the contract, over the years, they're losing like $5,000 to $7,000 just alone to interest.
CTV News obtained a training guide for new employees. It includes sales pitches to help new employees make a sale. To get inside the home, they're supposed to say that they're there to do a safety inspection. And once inside, they have to tell the homeowner they're eligible for Ontario's free furnace program. No such program exists.
These guys will do anything to get a sale. Like, some people will go straight up to the door and pretend like, hey, you want a free furnace.
We contacted the company James worked for. It denied using scripts and said any employee that misrepresents themselves would be terminated. James says there is a lot of money to be made. He claims renting just one furnace nets the salesperson $900.
The highest somebody's made in a week was $17,000, conning people, taking people's money, lying.
He has this advice if someone knocks on your door.
If anybody comes at your door and tells you that you got to get your furnace checked, you don't. And that they got to do a safety check, they don't.
And renting a furnace might work for some people, but over 10 to 15 years, it could cost you 2 to 3 times more than buying it. There is a 10-day cooling off period, so if you do sign, you have 10 days to change your mind. On your side, I'm Pat Foran.